Welcome to the Flow Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It's 3:30 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is March 12th. Well, I thought we'd kick off with the Hang Seng because it was up in a dynamic manner, but more importantly, it has broken the sequence of lower rally highs. And that was on the back of a stronger performance from some of the property developers, some of the banks doing better, and then the notable change to the business model of Xiaomi going from mobile phones to building cars, and then Haidilao was also in positive territory. Then we had the CPI number in the USA. It was higher than expected, lower than last month, so it was worse than expected, but not so bad that it really put the cat among the pigeons for the stock market. So we had the Nasdaq 100 up by about 1.5%, the S&P up just over 1%, a broad, strong performance generally in European shares, the majority of indices up around 1%. Then, but the knock-on effect of that higher than expected inflation figure, it did weigh on gold, so it's now pulling back a little in here, down $25, unwinding a little bit of the overbought condition. The dollar initially had jumped, but then gave up a good part of its advance. Then Bitcoin was down about $1,000, but it is still holding the region of the big psychological 70,000 level. And then we've had some additional volatility in some of the commodity markets. But what is quite interesting is cocoa continues to push on to new all-time highs. Then natural gas prices remain underbid. There's news now of piracy from the Somali coast, in addition to the attacks on commercial shipping from the Yemeni coast. And yet oil prices were down a little in here today. But then what's interesting right now is that nickel prices are starting to recover somewhat. So we're certainly getting a little bit of chop and change going on here. But what was particularly notable on Wall Street today was the strong performance of the mega caps. And Nvidia has popped on the upside again. It's not at a new high, but one thing that I think is quite interesting, and we had another example of it now with Nvidia, is that it posted a downside key reversal on Friday. It followed through on the downside yesterday and then rebounded quite emphatically in here today.